Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports, and today we're going to be jumping into some Automobilista 2, and we're gonna see how it's working with all the recent updates. It's been a little while since we jumped into it. I know they had a lot of updates to their AI, a lot of updates to basically a lot of different things with it. So we're going to see how it works, how it may not work, and what problems we're going to be having with it. Let's make sure chat is up and running. Just write a quick test message and let's see if that shows up. Boom. Okay. So we do have it up and running. And just want to say, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for hanging out. Excuse my my clothing here. Just got home from the gym. My local gym just opened up, and they're doing a lot of safety things. So again, please, I can't stress enough, be safe, follow your local rules. But yeah, definitely glad to be back in the gym at some capacity. So yeah, let's get the belts on and let's jump in. Let's not waste too much time here. We'll jump right into Automobilista 2 and see how it's working. Did want to say though, working on some videos. Yeah. Lot of really cool stuff with the ZL1 coming. Did lose some video footage, so have to re-edit. Oh man, I got a little fly in here, darn it. Have to re-edit some things. So that's a little unfortunate, and that's actually delaying some of the videos because lost some random footage, which is very, very frustrating, but I think we could still save it because there's some things I want to take you along the ride for that I think would actually be pretty cool. So definitely keep a lookout on those. Some videos should be coming out this weekend. And then next weekend will be a very exciting video I think you all will like. We'll kind of go from there. I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right, so let's switch the view over. Let's make sure the other camera is running. You can see everything there, all my everything on the screen. But let's bring up Automobilista 2. There we go. And yeah, we're going to be running a, let's see, let's make sure first that all the controls are mapped. Let's go to edit assignment. Let's make sure the gear up and gear down is correct. All right, good. That's good there. And yeah, let's jump into a race. So we're going to be doing, we may run, I just noticed that the sound is actually coming through my speakers. So let's change that over. There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear what we're hearing as well. Race menu. So let's go to single race. We'll see how the AI is running. We're going to do we'll do the Super V8s. And do Montreal. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Orientation and opponent settings. Let's see what we're doing here. So opponent skill level, we'll put it on 95. And aggression, I'm going to leave on 80. Same class. We'll leave this on random because we're going to be doing some practice. Definitely want to get some practice in. And we'll do some qualifying. So let's edit the practice session. Start time, not 5 in the morning. We'll do like 11 in the morning. I'm assuming this is military time. Yeah. So we'll do 11 in the morning, 10 minutes. That's all we really need. Confirm. And qualifying session, we'll do the maybe 15 minutes on this. Let's see if we can. Yep, 15 minutes. 5-minute increments. Boom. And then the race, we'll make the race 30 minutes. And rolling start. We'll do a formation lap. And the only thing I want to do is make sure this darn fly. Get out of here. One little guy got in here. He keeps wanting to fly in my face. Yeah, I just want to make sure we have enough fuel to actually finish this race. But I think we should be good. I'm not exactly sure how much fuel we're going to need to actually do this race. So that could potentially be, I don't know, a little sketchy. But we'll see. We will see. If I remember correctly, I think these cars are sequential shift, but I don't know if they're actually paddle shift. The only thing I really don't like about this game engine is that every time you click off of it, it minimizes the title. That's a little annoying unless you're driving in a unless you're racing in a windowed setup. Kind of don't need that virtual mirror because we have really good placement of our mirror. So let's actually turn that off. Let's see if we actually can. I don't know if we can here. Camera configuration. Nope. Gameplay, display. Yeah, I don't see virtual mirror on here. You might have to... We'll just kind of dump it all the way in the corner. All the way out of the way. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't retire. All right. So let's get going. So I do have the motion rig going. Motion rig's actually turned up a little bit, so hopefully it's not too hard to watch. We're right now just in a practice session. All right, so the camera is actually a little bit disorienting with the camera head movement, the head look. So I'm going to go back to the pits, and I'm going to take that off. I do not like the head movement there. Let's return the pit box. Let me go to options. I kind of wonder what view we're actually using right now. Let's give that a shot. Let's give it a drive. Got exactly what controls are actually changing the camera. I think I have them on here. Well, that should be better. Seven minutes left of the practice session. Way too much. We'll let this guy behind go ahead so I can follow him. I like how the AI is kind of giving me room and avoiding me so far on this practice session. Not bumping into me or trying to move me to the side. Oh. Too much brakes. That's what practice is for. We still got 5 minutes left of the practice session. Microphone's too close. I'm trying to get a good spot for the microphone. Let's see. It'd be nice if I can mount the microphone to the rig without having that noise coming through. We missed that turn again. Darn it. Hey, CJ, Mr. Mac, what's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. Again, if you're just joining in, we got some videos on the ZL1. See, I feel like I can't brake fast enough from like the 150 because the AI seems to be braking from the 150. I'm not really sure what's going on. But anyway, as I was saying, we have some videos I'm working on for my ZL1 and something I just shot this past weekend. I cannot wait to show you. It's going to be coming out real soon. But some track day prep, little hint there, videos. I've kind of lost a lot of the video footage for whatever reason. And not exactly sure what the heck happened. So I'm going to have to reshoot a few things. So it's kind of delaying those videos. But this weekend, hopefully this weekend, there should be a video out. So I already got them in place. Just noticed there's a few things that are not shot. And then Yeah, soon the video from this weekend should be out. I'm excited to have you guys see that one. Not exactly sure why I lost the footage though. Also, any of you guys into drones at all? I'm kind of really thinking about getting a drone. Looking at the Mavic Mini or the Mavic Air 2. Really seriously on the Air 2 because of the AI follow me features and stuff like that. The active follow will enable me to record some things I want to record and some shots I want to get by myself, without having to have a driver. Woo! Now that the tires are actually playing nice and I'm kind of getting used to this car, it's actually becoming really fun. Got 1 minute left of the practice session. I'm kind of glad. Oh, no. Nope. I kind of saw that I was braking a little too late. I braked at the, like, just before the 100 instead of the 150 that I have been doing. Didn't like that at all. So I think for qualifying, I'm just going to have to kind of stick where I am. So far, we haven't started the race yet. This is just practice, but so far AI hasn't been intrusive at all. They've been fine. Oh, AI is coming in at the end of the session. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Okay. I guess I didn't turn off auto pit entry and exit, so, but we'll just deal with that. All right, so let's continue. And so now we're going to be doing qualifying. So let's take a look at the setup and see if maybe there's some tires or quick setup. 8 laps. That should be good enough for qualifying. Not really too much you could adjust here for the quick setup. Advanced setup. Let's see if there's anything we could do with like tires. Symmetrical setup, front right. Go soft slicks all the way around. And I'm assuming it's going to save that. Let's see. All right, here comes the qualifying. Tires are completely blue on the monitor there. Made a big difference. Setting it to soft, it actually is a heck of a lot more drivable, but for a half-hour race. I don't know if that would be the correct choice. We'll see how much we actually get out of them in this qualifying setup, being 15 minutes long instead of 30. Kind of could tell that the practice session was probably the hard setup because it didn't feel this good. No, not doing the triple screen up right now. I had it on. Had my good buddy over on Memorial Day, and I had it set up when he was over. It doesn't take too long for me to set it up, so I kind of just go back and forth between editing and my race setup, depending on what I feel like doing. Definitely braked way too early there. Could have waited for the 100. I know I'm probably not going to put the fastest lap time at all down, but it's going to take a little bit of practice to really get used to this car. Especially with the AI where we stuck their ability at. We put them at 95. They're going to be challenging. But that's the point, you know. See what the AI can do. This new update. We just moved up a few positions. We're only 26th out of 28 cars that we put on the track, and we just got pushed back to 28. Darn. Tried to brake a little bit later, and we bit the wall there, back there. I think you're going to try that. You love your CHG90 too much to give it up, but you could use the extra view. Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. It actually works out to be more of a... Oh, just got hit by the AI. You get more of a view than with traditional triples. So you could almost see out of your entire passenger door, window. You almost see your entire driver window. You see a lot. It is very taxing on the system because you're, you know, not only doing triples, but it's not like fully supported by your graphics card or anything like that. You're using third-party software. Not very taxing. It's more taxing, of course, than running one screen. But I haven't had like a frame rate issue, and I was able to stream with it and run it with our graphic settings at high, like I normally run them at. So, I mean, you know, if you're not streaming, I don't think you would notice a difference at all. I tried braking later again. It didn't. Darn it. Yeah, but if I could mount them permanently that way, that would be the way to go. I may hopefully get to a point where we have enough room, or if I reconfigure this office. So I don't want to... Every time I do it, I basically halfway take over my wife's setup, which she doesn't really use too often, but, you know, I don't want to just assume that she's not going to use it, you know what I mean? It's her computer. So I don't want to take it over and be rude in that respect, but if I could move everything back towards the wall, probably another foot and a half, I think it would be able to kind of get everything set up permanently. But that would require me getting rid of this desk, which I really don't want to do. So for now, I mean, I got the cables pretty much set up. I just moved one monitor over, moved my tower a little bit, and you know, throw those Asus bezel free kits on. Come on, turn. And it just works, you know? But the bezel free kits really... They will really take advantage of a setup that's permanent, because you could dial in the angle of the side monitors and leave it at the perfect position. That's really what you want to do. Yeah. Definitely, let's be nicer. So again, if you're just joining in, we're in the middle of qualifying right now. We're not doing that great. Just trying to see how the AI is, and oh no! Spun again. Not the easiest car to drive. But we got 4 minutes left of qualifying. We need to turn out a good lap at least. Jeez. Hey Gwendolyn, how's it going? Are any of you guys tuning into that SpaceX launch? I think this is going to be their first launch of launching people on a rocket. Oh, come on. Not again. A lot of people going into the pits. A lot of AI cars for whatever reason. Not really sure what's up with that. Maybe fueling up. Oh, you know what I have to turn on? I have to turn on Crew Chief. Just realized that before we do the race, I'm gonna minimize the screen and make sure we get crew chief running. Always felt like a lot of the cars are really fun to drive in AMS2, and they keep getting better and better with their tire modeling. I mean, obviously I have practice that's needed with this car here, but I always feel like it needs like a good setup. The baseline setup is like the baseline setup in iRacing. It's enough to get you getting bumped by the AI. It's enough to get you around the track, but it's not really great enough to be completely competitive with. But, you know, that might just have to come down to practice, because I shouldn't be going to first gear there, and I don't know why I did. Let me follow behind the AI here. See where they're braking. Got a good draft going. Yeah, I cannot brake where the AI is braking. It just, car comes completely around. That sound effect was a little extreme. I didn't even move the car. Barely grazed him. Oh, you deleted AMS2? Yeah, it's a supercar V8. Ah. Yeah, we didn't really get a good lap in, but we'll do the race. We'll see how this works out. Yeah, they are very heavy. I kind of feel like the brake bias needs to be moved back a little bit. Like I'm braking way too much on the front. But I don't want to start making too many changes before the race actually starts. All right, so let's turn on Crew Chief, which I've showed her already had on. Let's make sure that's running. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. Boom. All right. We're not going to do the update. Let's see. Automobilista 2. The sway bar? I believe so. Ah, this flies. There's a single fly in here.
Radio check. Radio check. You got me?
Okay. So hopefully that is Hopefully that's going to be picked up. Anyway, let's continue. So we're gonna
30 minutes. B28.
good, good. So let's go to edit setup. Let's go to advanced setup. Fuel. I'm going to put on hard slicks because we're going to be doing a 30-minute race, which is probably way too much. Suspension. Yeah, you could adjust everything in here. Jeez. Jeez. Let's max out. I didn't know they had an 81-liter fuel tank. Oh, jeez. No, I'm not really good with setups. So, I mean, there's a few things that I try to adjust here and there, but I need to practice. So, yeah, I'm not going to be the one to. I need to do more research for setups, actually. All right, so I think that should be good. We put a metric ton of fuel in there. I think we should be okay with that amount of fuel. Trying to get heat in these tires any way I can. It's actually a pretty quick formation lap. Tires are green. We do have the hard compound on because we're going to be running a longer session. I'm guessing that's kind of what I wanted to do. Looks like AI is actually starting to impact each other a little bit. I got a penalty for going too slow. Hopefully I didn't get a penalty.
Go, go, go.
Almost ran into the.
There's the car on your right side. Clear on the right. Well done, Ray. Good start. Got a car on your left. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Yeah, these hard slicks feel very different than the soft. Oh, no, 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 no.
Still there. Left side clear. Got a car left.
Yep.
There, still there.
Go, go, go.
All clear left.
I tried to brake when they were braking, but the car was just not responding, not stopping. Just sliding. Sliding, sliding, sliding. Come on. Literally sliding all over the track.
Right side. You are clear on your right side. Don't let it get away. The lead has just done it. Got a car on your right side. Still there. Clear right, clear right. Right side, clear right.
I can't attack those corners at that speed.
B27. That lap time was 141.73.
Got a car right. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Turn, baby. Come on. Literally drifting it around the track. Oh, it was too much for you. Yeah, I could see I could be distracting.
Front brakes are pretty hot now. You've got cold front tyres.
Car on your right side. Right side clear.
You know what I'm going to do? We're still in the beginning of the race. I'm going to stop this race real quick.
All right, Ray. Keep it nice and smooth.
I'm going to restart this race, but with the soft tires. I want to see if maybe
That's your quickest today.
that's going to make the biggest difference, because I feel like I cannot even
The air temp is
remotely
25
keep up with them.
Celsius. The track temp
Let's go to
is
advanced
53
setup.
Celsius.
I'm still going to be starting from the back. And I'm going to be starting here from the back, soft slicks. So let's go there, done. And let's give that a try. Let's see if that actually fares better for us. Again, 72 liters of fuel. A lot of it might just be the amount of fuel I put in. Again, this title is still early access. They're getting close to their actual release. I don't feel like this is an early access issue. I feel like it's kind of a setup issue. Now, I do feel like these tires are much better suited for this car and track combination, but they may fall off really quickly. But we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Whoa!
Green, green, green.
I drive it like a GT3 car.
Hold your line, right side, right side. Clear right. There's a car on your right side. Line, clear right. Got a car on your right. The right side's clear.
Great start. Well done.
Woo! Much better. Much better start this time.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap ahead is now 0.30.
Left side. Clear to your left.
I didn't mean for that to be so aggressive and dirty, but we didn't go off the track. I just rode the curb around. At least I'm able to keep up a little bit, you know?
V21.
There's a car on your right side. Your line's clear.
Yeah, she's not a fan of them, but they're so comfortable to race it on the rig.
Right, come on, don't let him get away.
They're almost like thick socks, you know? Yeah, she doesn't like them, though. I have, like, racing shoes, but they're fire-approved and all that stuff. Not for the rig, you know what I mean? It's way too hot. You're really stiff.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Oh, I'm going to have to check them out. I have this in full screen so I can't see chat on the same monitor. You said Pilati? I'm going to have to check them out, yeah. Because really, I mean, these just have enough, just enough padding where I'm not hurting my foot because I have my brake pressure up on this load cell pretty high. Not as high as it could go, but I do have it up quite a bit. So, you know, with just socks, it hurts my feet. And I don't want to wear my racing shoes again because it has that fire approval rating and it's super thick and restricting on the ankles. So, and these are just funny, you know? What's wrong with... don't spin. Don't spin. I think this car is liking staying in third gear through a lot of those chicanes better than what I was doing downshifting to second. There's a lot more controlled. Learning as we're going. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go second gear here though. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. I've never been a fan, and I've been guilty of it too. Never been a fan of just watching people's feet on a rig. You know what I mean? It's personal preference. But I have raced in socks before. Normally, if I remember to, I will turn off the pedal cam if I do that though. But with these pedals, it hurts too much. Not practical.
Okay, Ray, the next car is Alexandra.
We got 22 minutes left of the race session. Too hot in there, braked way too late.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Right side, right side. Over there. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I'll definitely check them out. Shoes say a lot about the person. Well, I've never been a big shoe person. I go to our local store, our local department store, and whatever's on a sale that doesn't hurt and is fairly comfortable, I can walk around in, I'm golden. Never been about the name brand or anything like that. I don't walk around in like ripped or dirty shoes. At least I don't think I do. Here we go. I thought he was going to make a move there. Still, way deep on that one.
Car on your right side.
Oh, he couldn't quite get it. He was closer that time, though.
That's 20 minutes to go.
I like Pumas too. But you know, I had an old set, and I haven't really found another set that it almost seemed like they got bigger. You know what I mean? But you know, if they're on sale, I pick them up. But I had an old set a long time ago, and I haven't really been able to find a thin, like good. So I just, you know, whatever is on sale, like Converses or some Adidas that have thin soles. That's normally we're going for a spirited drive, or like this past weekend. I can't really say what I did, but in about a week I should be able to post a video about it. We wore the Adidas. Kind of look like Converses. Big slide there. I don't know. That would be pretty cool, though. Yeah, they're like rubber socks, exactly, you know?
That was at 139.85 for sector 1 is 2.0 seconds off the pace.
So guys, again, if you're just joining in, you haven't heard it, this weekend a video should be coming out on the ZL1. Lost some video footage, so videos are getting a little delayed because I'm trying to figure out exactly how we're going to do this with some video footage actually missing. But I think I have an idea. And this past weekend, I filmed an amazing day with the car. They made me sign... not paying attention. They made me sign not to speak or post about it for, it's going to be about another week or so, maybe a little less than a week. But yeah, A lot of people are posting about it that we're there, so I don't know if I can or we can't talk about it, but I'm going to email them and see. But we had an amazing weekend with the car, and that video is going to be coming out next week sometime. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm very excited to let you guys know what we did. You guys would be proud. Oh, big time sideways. Lost a lot of time there.
The captain, tops behind is now 0.
The car on your left side, clear left.
P24. Oh, Ray, come on, mate, defend your position. The guy in front is tops.
Oh, what the heck?
There's a car on your right side. You are clear on your right side.
Just caught a little bit of the grass and off we went. See if I can catch these guys.
See a minor wet on your left rear.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like the tires are starting to let loose. And I think this is the downside to picking soft tires for a 30-minute race session. But at the start of the race, the hards were just so tricky, so ice-like. I couldn't even keep up with the AI even remotely. At least this time we were able to somewhat keep up with them. Yeah, I can feel that the tires are not happy with me. Left rear is probably about a quarter gone according to the meter here. Right rear is a little less, about 20%. Both fronts are about 10%. Oh, will do. I'll definitely put in the community tab when those videos come out. Drift Mania.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 6.7.
No, so the car's not moving. We're in a motion rig right now. So my whole rig is moving due to the motion rig.
You've just done a 139.69.
We caught that grass again.
Restart it and get on it. Watch your rear tyre temperatures, they're getting hot.
Oh, you got some new wheels for the Z? Was turning the wheel a little bit and no one was home, so we had to cut that one. Gwendolyn, have a good one. See, there's some rubber debris on the mirror. That's pretty cool. Nothing on the windshield, though, interestingly enough. I don't know if that's maybe their damage model.
All right, Ray, you've used half your fuel.
Oliver, what's going on? This is the Supercar V8 in Automobilista 2, and we are not doing a great job of driving it. These soft tires, we put on the soft slicks, and we're kind of losing it a little bit in this 30-minute race, but you gotta say, I think the update to the AI made them a lot more drivable. I mean, much less occurrences of incidences.
We're seeing minor wear on your rear tyres.
Just need a good setup for this car, I think. No, the monitor's not fixing the motion rig. The monitor's actually on my desk. The motion rig is sitting up against the desk. And it's the Prosimu 3 Degrees of Freedom motion rig. I have the camera attached to the motion rig, so that way, being that a lot of what we do here is VR or motion rig based, and I try to take you to, from my point of view, I try to let you guys experience the motion rig from the driver's perspective, so that way you're kind of like having a ride along in the rig itself. I don't always use motion rig, but we have it on today. And sometimes we do direct monitor capture. Single 27-inch monitors? Yeah, definitely. If you could get like an ultra-wide, that'll be even better. But you can see a little bit more of the interior and the world around you. But if you get in the 27 with the intent on eventually going triples, try to get a really good 27, so that way eventually when you go to update, you get two more of that same monitor, maybe on a sale or open box, and then you have triples, you know. That's how I started. I started with a 24-inch monitor, and then eventually when I came across a really good sale, we bought two more, and that was my first triple setup. But yeah, I mean, 27 is kind of the golden standard for sim racing. It's what most people recommend, and this monitor, the height of it is actually 27. I mean, the height of it is the same as a 27-inch monitor, 16:9. So there is other videos where we recently put two 27-inch 16:9 monitors on the side of this one and ran like a triple screen setup like that. That was definitely awesome, but you know, try to get a decent 27, and if your intent is to eventually run triples, that, you know, you already got one out of the way, you just got to source two more in the future, you know, you don't have to buy it all at once. So it all depends on where you are in the world and what monitors you're looking into. So I'm not really a monitor snob myself. I know some Samsungs make great monitors. I have what I was using for my sides and my editing are just some Spectres, I think they're called. And I actually really like them. They're just 75 hertz monitors, and I have them on the sides here, and they work great. You could see in that video, kind of get an idea of how it worked. Ah, no! Touch the grass again. What's killing me is I have chat all the way off to the left, which I normally have it on the same screen, but being that AMS2, I have it in full screen mode. My chat window doesn't show above the game window. Kind of my fault. Yeah, so a long time ago I did a review on the Track IR5, or a setup I should say, and we used to use that back when I had my TV and then I ran single 24 and then triple 24s. I still use the Track IR. Back in the old rig, I was probably 4 years ago. Really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm sure it's much updated since, but definitely believe in that product. It's not for everybody, but I liked it. Hey, Bram, how you doing? Only got a few minutes left of this race session. Ah! My mind was elsewhere for that split second. But yeah, so far I do gotta say AI has come a long way, even though they are currently whooping my tail. Coming around me, giving me room, you know, doing little bumps of, hey, I'm here, but I'm not gonna spin you out. That all felt very immersive and it felt appropriate. The lead cars are coming down behind my tail. We got 2 minutes, 56 seconds left.
Okay, right, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, I love ACC. ACC has been ruining my iRacing career because I haven't been focusing on iRacing nearly as much as I should be because of ACC is around. And I love GT3 style cars and GTEs.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, it's not updated as much. Yeah, it does give you a chance to look at the apexes, definitely. And you could adjust, like, with your head movement, how much it moves. I had it dialed in pretty good. I know someone recently was messaging me from that video because they were having issues with the profiles not loading correctly.
Blue flag.
So they are several seconds still behind me. I don't know why I'm getting the blue flag already. I know, but that's I like to hang out pretty much, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm live streaming while I race, because I like to hang out with you guys. Like-minded people. I don't really get to hang out with like-minded people too much. So besides, you know, 3 of my buds, they love cars, they love racing, and one of them especially is very active. Jesse, you guys seen him on the stream before. Very active in sim racing, but I can only bother him so much, you know what I mean? And actually my other friend Ricky, but yeah, they're busy people. Can't bother them all the time. That's the main reason why I live stream. Just to hang out with you guys. But yeah, I definitely need to put this in windowed mode so that way my chat could be on the same screen. Yeah. They're far enough behind. I'm not pulling over. We are messing up the entry, the exit, the intra corner. It's all right. This is not a car we race with very often. Look at the AI kind of overtaking each other. Looked like they were making moves on each other behind us. It's good to see. It gives it some realism, some credibility. Doesn't make you feel like you long after trying to race with multiplayer or other drivers, especially if internet connectivity is an issue for you. Should be the last section here. Race should be over. I don't know why we didn't get the checkered flag. This fly is in my face. Get out of here. Ah! Just to add a level of distraction. Fly won't leave me alone. Yeah, it feels really good. It really does. And if you get the FOV set up correctly and then adjust your seat position accordingly, it does feel really good. And this is just a simple phone app, sim dashboard. You got to pay for it. It's not a subscription. You just pay for the app and you download the PC client. A lot of people use it. There's a lot of different skins and whatnot you could create based after different cars. You can use tablets. You don't have to use phones. So this is an old cell phone that I have. Made a little phone mount for it on my 3D printer. You know, there's ways of doing all this on the budget, you know. I actually found out my local library has, when they reopened after all this, they actually have 3D printers in-house. So, you know, this is something I could probably do from ABS directly there. Let's see. Bram, oh, Super Ultra Project, you changed your name. Okay, cool. All right, everyone. So, again, if you're just joining in, we have some videos that we're working on our 2018 Camaro ZL1. We were setting it up for, you know, some special events, and I did lose some video footage, and I have an idea of how I can wrap up the video so that way it makes sense. But it did delay those videos, and I apologize. Should have been out like 2-3 weeks ago, but I'm not exactly sure how we lost the video footage, but some of the video footage is missing off those videos. So I'm going to finish that up. Hopefully those will be out this weekend. And then this past weekend, I can't say what we did with the ZL1, but you can kind of read between the lines. We did something amazing with it. And yeah, I am so stoked to show you guys the video footage from that. And as well as we have a wheel reveal. Got some very aggressive track wheels from a company that does racing wheels for a lot of different companies. They mainly do Euro spec type stuff, but they're actually getting into the American muscle. And yeah, I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. We're going to be doing, especially as it starts warming up and things start opening back up, we're going to be also doing some real life events with our car. And I want to take you guys along for the ride in the journey of just enjoying the sport of sim racing and real life racing. Everyone, I'm Crash. This is RTA Motorsports. Definitely stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll catch you all next time, and be safe.